Good evening. Welcome back to Play the Hits. This is Max taking control of Climbing Simulator 2022. Chris, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, man. I'm on vacation for 3 months.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Hell yeah.
Sabbatical. That is awesome.
Vacation, all I
I
ever wanted.
I can't even fathom that is like freaking like school getting out for the summer kind
It
of
truly
thing.
is, yeah.
That's nuts. Now, of course, it comes every 7 years or
Seven
something.
years, yeah. I mean, we
Is
took
this
it for
literally?
granted every year for the first 22 years of our lives, and now it's
Yeah,
just...
seriously.
And now it's like the biggest thing in the fucking world.
So is this your first one?
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
God.
Well, it was actually supposed to be last year, but, COVID.
Yeah.
COVID. Fucking COVID.
Ugh.
So, what's the black goop?
I think you don't know yet. Oh wait.
Oh,
Wait,
you
I
don't.
don't. I want
Spoilers.
that thing. Let me get into the black goop. I don't think you're supposed to know right now, but it's basically the hotel owner's anxiety and his insecurities.
Well, I guess, any number of ways that could manifest itself, and little
Yeah.
wall mess isn't the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. I mean, it can kill me, and
Yeah, I mean,
that's
it can kill you.
there's that.
Just like real depression.
Shit got dark pretty quickly.
Yeah, it did. Welcome to Play the Hits, everybody. Yeah.
Oh
man,
wait, there's a strawberry. Didn't even see that.
So speaking of shit that can kill you, you're a nurse, and so you know everything about medicine, and your
Is this about dark
words are-
jizz?
Yeah, exactly. Your words are irrefutable.
Yes.
Okay, so I've had this minor pain on the right side of my torso. Like, it comes and goes. It's extremely mild, and
Okay.
it's very clearly I pulled an oblique, but I've
Okay.
convinced myself it's appendicitis or cancer and I'm gonna die. So
I mean, so oblique. So this is almost mid,
mid right side torso.
yeah.
And
so
what
what do they call that? The I'm trying to think. We get measured at the waist, but there's hips. I never think about the hips, kind of where that's at. Just on the
I
side.
guess it would be above. Like, my understanding of what the hip is, it would be above the hip.
Okay.
So
Alrighty.
it's like by the rib cage area.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
Does it
so,
hurt
like-
more when you're moving, stretching your arm, holding it up?
Yeah, like if I stretch it, I can kind of feel the spot where it is. But I noticed it Saturday morning. I coughed or something, and I was like, "Ow!" And then
Gotcha.
it kind of just irritated me on and off.
Yeah.
Since then, so it's progressively getting better, which is probably a good sign that it's not going to
That's
kill
not
me.
appendicitis. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
and yeah, that would get worse, and it would, if you were already feeling pain, it would get worse very quickly.
All right, cool.
And it probably wouldn't defer there. I can't say that for sure, but I think you'd be having a lot more GI shit going on, like throwing up and
Yeah, no,
just a lot of burning pain.
no, nothing
and-
like that, fortunately.
Yeah.
But
So yeah, I'm assuming it's a muscular thing.
so how fatal are we talking?
Put a hot pack on it. Sometimes you'll be fine.
Don't sugarcoat it, Doc. How long do I have?
You don't have a foam roller, do you? I feel like we've had this conversation.
A what?
A foam roller?
No, I wish.
Okay. Oh, I can go on top of this thing.
But no, I only have to lug an extremely aggressive 3-year-old all across the house whenever it's time for bath. So
yeah.
I wonder how it could have happened.
Right? Yeah, you don't even have to go to the gym.
No. Holy shit. Though, man, I am fat. I should go to the gym.
Oh my god, dude. It fucking sucks, man.
COVID got me. And I didn't even realize it was getting me.
I know, right? Because it was a slow just deterioration.
Yeah, of all my
what I gotta call
dietary
it.
habits, yeah.
Of
First I
that.
stopped going to the gym, so I'm doing nothing but cardio.
Mhm.
And then, delivery every other day because you can, and it's COVID.
Yeah.
Who wants to go to the
It's-
grocery store?
It's very insidious.
Yep.
Just how slow it happened. And the thing is, I thought I was doing okay. DDR, for instance.
Yeah.
I'm playing like Pump It Up, which is virtually very similar at the arcades, and I'm not going super hard. But I'm focusing on 2 pads and kind of doing that, so it's not like the hardest stuff physically.
Okay.
But let me actually think about this for.
About to get fucked. Oh wait, no, those things help you.
Oh
don't
God.
They? Oh, hello.
They do. They do help me. But anyway, so had some friends over the other day. And it was just like, oh, do a hard song, like something I haven't done in a while that really pushes me physically, but it's just like, that's not bad. I could do that. So it's like, sure, I could do that. And I can't do it. Like,
I actually can't do it.
I know how to do it. My brain, like, that's like riding a bike. That's never going to go away. I know what to do.
Yeah.
But my feet, for like the really fast stuff, they just wouldn't keep up, and it was the weirdest disconnect of my life.
That sucks.
It was just like, what's going on? And I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't have the settings right. It's been a while. Let me just fix the spacing of the arrows. No,
you're just 17 years older and 30 pounds heavier.
It's just exactly. It is just. Oh, nice.
Oh my God! How did you pull that shit off?
I wasn't even thinking.
Are you kidding me right now?
All right. I can do this shit.
If you fuck it up here.
Oh,
you fucked it up!
I did.
Damn,
you could do it a lot. You could do it a lot easier.
Yeah, but you didn't. I mean, you really went for it. There you go. That's the way.
Oh, damn.
You suck!
Yeah, I see. What the hell?
You fucking suck! What's wrong with you?
They're gonna make me... Yeah, I can't jump over that. Oh, but you know what I can do? I can cheat. Ah, damn.
Oh. You think you can play video games? There we go. He's got it.
Okay.
Hey, you can play video games. You're not that old.
Oh, no.
You fucking old man! You fucking stupid old man! Sorry.
I feel like you're pinning all your hopes on me, too.
I know,
It's like,
right?
if you can do it, I can do
If you
it.
can do it, I can still do it, too.
There's still hope.
No, there's not.
Actually, that was something funny today at work is, my supervisor is kind of having a, well, I won't go into too much detail, but
Midlife crisis?
people were having hard times today. It wasn't that bad, but it was just like, hey, it's like, I wanted to lighten the mood. It's like, what is something everyone is looking forward to? And what? Like,
so Russia's using chemical weapons now.
Right? It's like,
oh God. Stop talking,
like
Max.
one of my employees, one of my coworkers that geez, what the hell? Damn. One of my coworkers that likes food a lot is just like, oh well, I was like, I thought I could start a conversation like, you going anywhere? Gonna eat something nice in the city sometime soon? It's like, you don't eat when you're dead. I'm gonna die one day. It's like, what?
Jesus.
What are you talking about? And then my supervisor, or one of my other coworkers said, I'm going to a funeral. It's like, what is?
So they'll never eat again.
It's supposed to lighten the mood. What the hell's going
Abe,
on?
I'm afraid your eating days are over.
There we go.
That was a Simpsons reference. I'm afraid your eating days are over.
Wait, what was that?
When they made Grandpa hold his pee too long and his kidneys burst.
Both of his kidneys blew out.
Oh, I'm afraid your eating days are over. I can't do the Dr. Hibbert laugh.
It's I forgot whoever did Dr. Hibbert. They died or something,
Barney.
didn't they? Like whoever did Dr. Hibbert, they wrote him out of the show because
they did?
the voice actor. Yeah, I don't think he's in the show anymore.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't watch the new episodes at
Yeah,
all.
me neither. Like I think I saw one the other day, and there's like I know. Well, you're right. I guess there's apparently no Hibbert. There's no Apu. Edna Krabappel, the lady who played her, died.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad.
That is sad. Yeah, she was.
It's also just like, wow. Yeah,
was
they tried to
iconic.
get Flanders a break, and Flanders
I know,
can't
right?
catch a break.
Well,
Can
and
he?
I didn't even see the whole arc where he fell in love with Krabappel and married her either. So
me
that was
either.
That was news to me, and so that happened, and now she's dead. And I'm like, oh,
Now she's dead.
glad I didn't get invested in
God.
that plot line.
Whoops.
The Simpsons is one of those shows that surprisingly, like, just out of the blue will hit you with the feels every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like the whole Homer's mother arc. That was.
Oh yeah.
That was I mean, not dark, but I mean, kind of dark. I mean, his mother essentially just abandoned him.
What? Let me think.
I don't know how you get this one, man.
Oh, I know. I
think
know.
you're fucked.
I don't know why I'm being stupid. Oh, I'm being really stupid. What am I doing? Okay. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so like Saturday, I'm like, oh god, I'm about to begin like an actual period of rest and relaxation, and I'm gonna fucking die.
As soon as I relax, like, why do I keep doing that? I need that spot.
Why do you keep doing that? It's because of the black jizz. Or I shouldn't say black jizz. God damn it, Chris.
There we go.
Don't say black jizz.
Oh, God.
I'm still saying black jizz.
I'm still saying it. I hear myself saying it.
Stop. Oh, shit.
Okay, here we go. Damn it. You know what? I only need a little space. What am I doing? I can go right here.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
God damn it.
Why do I suck at this game?
It's not that you suck. It's that you obsessively must have the strawberries for some reason.
I must have the strawberries. They don't do anything, but
I must have them. Hey, there you go. You did it. No!
Oh God! Wait, what happened?
You jumped vertically and just came right back down on the jizz.
You got greedy, Martin.
You got greedy is what you did, Martin. Ooh. Okay, you know what? Yes. Oh my God.
Oh. Okay.
Holy
there we go.
Fuck. That was impressive.
Oh, wait a second. I think there's stuff.
So yeah, going back to our conversation from the other night, there's gonna be a couple times during the summer where I we'll have like kind of a stretch to visit, like in between family travel plans. I'll let you know what's coming up, and if you want to take like a day or two off work, we could make something work.
Oh hell yeah!
Or even if
let me know
like scheduling.
Let me know about what is it? The week after next week. Because when you said next week, you meant next week, right? You didn't mean like this week.
Yeah, I
you
meant
said
like
next week yesterday.
Hold on, the like 17th, 18th, 19th is kind
of gotcha.
The time zone I was looking at.
That one, and I believe that's the one that's hard.
Okay.
Or is it this week I'm thinking of? Wait a second. Hold on. That might be the... I gotta see when Ace and Weekend is. That's the... No, it's not Ace and Weekend. It's the weekend we're going camping, which I think is the weekend after Ace and Weekend. Yeah, so the week after next week, I think is what I'm looking at. Let me know
like the 23rd through 27th?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That may work. I'm not sure if it's like the week that Connor gets off school. Probably not, because I'll have to keep him entertained for a little bit. But then also, if my sister-in-law is coming, it might not be a big deal either. I'll check in and let you know. But then June 1st through 10th, we're gonna be up at Lake Erie, and then the week after that would be good. And then the week of the 23rd, we're going to Pittsburgh to catch a Pirates game with my dad.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
And so that's June. We pretty much go to the lake every year, but this year, like, it's not, 4 days and then we have to rush back and go right to work. It's 10 days and I don't have to work right after, so that'll be nice.
That is nice. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll figure out sometime I can come up there, too.
Sweet. Oh, yeah, hell yeah, dude. Anytime you want to come down, just let me know. That's easier than me going up there, because, well, easier for me, anyway. And isn't that what's really important? What's easy for Chris?
Of course.
If it's easier for Chris, then everybody's happy.
Oh, good. This one was not easy. This one was not hard to find at all.
Oh, I fucking hate these Mega Man platforms. You got a cassette.
First try. All right. So now where's
playing some Nirvana. Oh,
whoops.
Speaking of which, fucking Batman.
Oh yeah, I watched it.
You watched it.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I feel like I'm the only one aside from you that liked it. I really liked it. It was good. Yeah.
People hate
you know
that?
what?
No.
I feel like one, I have a coworker who's comparing it to Christian Bale, which is like, yes, those are great movies, but don't do that. This is its own thing.
Yeah,
you know?
it's completely its own thing. Like, do not like measure it by the same like. And honestly, I think this is probably the best like singular Batman film to exist. And that's not saying it's necessarily my overall favorite. I guess I'm gonna have to sit on it for a while before I make that call. But like, as far as like the plot structure, the characters, Gotham, I mean, it is. I'm calling it like objectively the best made Batman film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't say that personally, but I feel like, first of all, there's so many Batman comics like that have different tones and everything.
Exactly, and this is just adding like, to it. Yep.
This is a different tone, you know, and we've seen this in the comics before, where especially I feel like
I love
I'm trying.
Go ahead.
When it's more singular Batman and not like Justice League Batman, you know, and this is this Batman and this Bruce Wayne. There's not the Bruce Wayne persona so much in this one, and I think you've said that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
this is true.
But yeah, I'm also really shitty at talking and doing games at the same time for whatever reason. But yeah, I really, this is like kind of what I was thinking, and then the Riddler, like totally spoilers for Batman, I guess.
Yeah.
But first of all, let me think about this. I'll
Do
just
you like
jump.
go down and then there you go.
There we
That's
go.
all there
That
is to it.
was easy. But when he said to Batman, like taking the mask off of society, and as far as like, you're not wearing a mask right now, this is the real you.
Yeah, right.
And it's just like that's true, and that's true about Batman.
Yeah,
that Bruce Wayne is the mask.
Right. And
I feel like this movie, more than any of the other Batman movies, went into that.
The Christian Bale ones kind of flirted with that notion, but I mean, they never went anywhere with it. Like this one, I mean, Bruce Wayne is almost a non-entity in it.
Yeah, so
like,
you see him.
The only time he's Bruce is when he needs to go somewhere to further the Batman cause.
Yeah, there was literally like one time.
Yeah. Well, twice that I can think of. The funeral and the nightclub.
Oh my god, the nightclub. Thank you for holy shit. That gave me chills. That was probably the best scene of the movie.
Fucking made fucking Maroni like one of the most interesting goddamn, or not Maroni, Falcone. Yeah, I always mix them up. But they actually made him fucking interesting.
Yeah,
but like he's not just like the mob boss who, you know, has to duck out for the real villain. I mean,
halfway through the movie,
technically that kind of happened, but I thought he was actually the most interesting villain.
He was scary.
Yeah,
and not in a Riddler way where he's like behind the scenes or something. He is.
Yeah, but he's like super predatory and creepy and manipulative.
And he would talk to Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
He was just like lying with a straight face with no one else was doing.
He like straight up gaslighted Bruce.
Lie. Yeah, the Riddler doesn't lie. He's scary, but everyone kind of like wears their intentions on their sleeves.
Right.
And most of the villains do too.
Yep.
And he's like what a real probably politician or someone in his position, like a gangster, would do.
Oh, completely.
Like he's just been running the city for, the last few decades.
Yeah, and he just didn't think, he couldn't conceive that he would have been a target.
Like when he was saying to Bruce, like, I don't know what happened. I'm like, okay, he's definitely like hiding the truth a bit.
Yeah.
But he's probably not like 100% lying, like he killed her. But no, he killed that Russian woman,
yeah,
like
absolutely.
Just totally bald-faced lie, which again shouldn't be this amazing thing, but you don't see that too often.
No, like there's usually like a truth beneath the truth sort of thing, but here it's just like he's a horrible man and he does horrible things, and
just a cold, scary man, and like that voicemail, or when she was recording on her phone.
Oh god,
he was just like, hey, it's okay, hey, don't worry, and then it just killed her, just started strangling her.
Yeah, that was like, fucked up.
But,
and so much of that movie's imagery, like I almost feel like I understand it wouldn't have been able to reach as wide of an audience, but I almost feel like one of the only improvements they could have made to it would be to actually just go all in and make it a hard R instead of PG-13.
Yeah, Yeah, they could have done that, and it's like,
And I kind of got that vibe from the Riddler a little bit. Like the opening scene is probably one of my favorite opening scenes in cinema history. Like the Riddler in The Office. Oh my god!
I figured it was Batman that we were watching it through, and until it like okay, Batman's being a creep, whatever, but he's like scoping out a target or
Batman
something.
is a creep in this too. That's the other.
That's true. That's true. Yeah,
he's a total creep.
He was creeping on what's her face,
Selena. Yeah.
But that scene you're talking about, the dance club, that he goes there as Batman.
Well, he goes there first as Batman, and then it comes back as Bruce, which I thought was kind of great because he uses the same line.
It was like the same scene, but as Batman. I mean, yeah, that's also something else about this movie is like, it's not like, oh, super realistic, but it's more steeped in realism than any of the other movies, even Christian Bale movies.
Yeah, which is kind of weird because at the same time, it manages to be one more realistic and yet at the same time more comic accurate somehow.
Yeah, it was an interesting balance.
Yeah,
you know,
and don't get me wrong, I love the Bale movies. I like Christian Bale, too. Fucking awesome. Never
I love them for what they are.
Yeah, but this was just more my tone. Like I really love the emphasis on the detective aspects of Batman's crime fighting. Like, yeah, it's cool to have an unstoppable badass ninja, which, don't get me wrong, and there's certain scenes where he really is in this movie. But I really like the more methodical, slow pace of the plot. I didn't actually mind that it was a close to 3 hour movie.
No, me either. And the most badass he seemed, where he never seemed invincible. And I guess, you know, the Christian Bale didn't either.
Time out for Christian just 1 second. I have 2 complaints about the movie, and I'll share them with you right after you're done here. Go ahead.
Okay. So the fights definitely seemed more gritty.
Yes.
Realistic. He would take hits.
Yes.
And it wasn't like, and it kind of makes sense because Christian Bale, his training, he was an elite assassin. Right. That was his training, you know, and it made sense how he could be so good at taking out like mobs of people.
Right. Whereas here he's like a street brawler.
Yeah, like it is so much just his own conviction.
Yep.
And he wants it. He's just like, because he's so much.
He chooses not to be hurt. You know.
Yeah.
Essentially, right. Yeah. But yeah, no, you're right. He does take hits quite a bit, and the fighting is way more
falls,
like.
And yeah, he takes a lot of falls. It's gritty in that way. Yes. You know.
Okay, so are you ready for my 2 complaints about the movie?
Yeah.
I wasn't overly fond of the monologuing. Like I felt like it almost got kind of stereotypical, like we said, I become a nocturnal animal or whatever, like at the beginning. And I don't know, I feel like it leaned just a little bit too hard into the, you know, oh, I'm the only one who really understands what's going on in this city. Whatever.
Yeah.
It wasn't my cup of tea. And like the rest, and the only reason I found that out of place is because the rest of the writing I thought was so damn good. Like, yeah, I want to see a whole movie starring this version of the Penguin, for instance. Like,
oh yeah, for sure,
fucking good. Like that.
It was good.
That scene after, like, for one thing, best car chase in a movie I've seen in a long time. And then after the car chase is over, the interrogation scene with Gordon and Batman and Penguin, that was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like the acting was just like, you know, usually in superhero movies, I'm not like, I'm all about the special effects and the action and the set pieces, and the acting can be really good, but I'm not thinking about it. Like I was actually thinking like, here are 3 guys all just riffing off of each other and all of them knocking it out of the fucking park. Like, again, what kind of fucking Spanish is that? El Rata Legata. It's La Rata Legata. That was just so, like, the way that they were, it sounded like an actual conversation between dudes who were, like, genuinely pissed off with each other.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
It was good. Open your eyes. I'm sorry, like, I love, what's his name? Gordon from the Nolan trilogy, Sirius Black, help me out. Dracula. Come on.
Yeah, holy crap.
Oh my gosh.
Oldman, Gary Oldman.
Yeah, Gary Oldman. Absolutely phenomenal actor, like irreplaceable. But I love this new Gordon too.
Yeah.
Like he's so good. Like I love that he almost gets as much screen time in a lot of scenes as Batman.
Yes, I was thinking,
and that, like, you're really kind of seeing he's so sympathetic because he's got his career to think about. Like, he's dealing with crooked cops, and now he's like basically just introducing this loose cannon, and he's got to find a way to work with him because it's the only chance he has.
I like that they already had a relationship.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like...
Yeah, they didn't have to go through the whole introduction thing. Like,
yeah,
and that's,
for sure.
that's one thing that I loved about this movie is that they did 0 introductions. It's like, you know what happened to Bruce Wayne already. You know who Commissioner Gordon is. And we're gonna hit the ground running with this one. I'm so glad that we didn't see Bruce's parents shot for the 14th time.
Oh yeah, seriously. You know, that's what, like, Marvel MCU, they made a wise choice with Tom Holland, Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was the same thing there.
We
didn't see Uncle Ben again.
Twice. Yep. You don't need to see it again. Oh, God.
And actually, I almost felt like that the reason No Way Home worked so good for Tom Holland's Spider-Man is precisely because we didn't get that Uncle Ben scene. So, like, Aunt May really got to shine, and her death was super impactful.
Oh, my God,
But, yeah. So, all those things aside, the other thing that I didn't like about it, you're right, the fisticuffs are super, like, they go in hard. But for some reason, bullets in this universe don't seem to do shit.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why. Like,
I don't know if it's, like, in the Nolan movies, it didn't bother me so much, but they really went into explaining the technology of his suit a lot, so maybe that was okay.
And clearly he's got, like, some full-on body armor on in this movie, but still, I mean, he takes a shotgun to the chest. He takes, like, machine...
That's
like,
true.
not one of those bullets is going to stray or, like, even, like, break down his armor at all. And then the fucking most hilarious part of it was, it's not just him. The mayor fucking got shot with a sniper rifle and just shrugs it off.
Wait. I'm not remembering this.
So at the end, during the... She goes out to try to organize all of the chaos in the sports...
Right. Well, she
arena.
got hit in the shoulder or something, right?
It's still a fucking sniper rifle. She's not, like, getting back up and helping people. Yeah. The Riddler goons all had sniper rifles. They were trying to pick people off, and they caught her.
I thought it was just rifle, right? I mean, still.
Okay, either way. I'm just saying.
She's,
like bullets,
moving and talking after that,
bullets and explosives in this movie are just inconsequential. They just don't matter. Alfred took a bomb to the face. Batman took a bomb to the face.
They're like bullets in an RPG outside of a cutscene.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Like,
they just don't matter. And again,
they don't matter.
It wasn't the end of the world, but, like, given how kind of, like, gritty and realistic the action was, in a lot of scenes, like, it just felt weird that bullets just have no effect. Like,
yeah,
he gets shot in the
stop
chest
him
multiple times. Yeah, and like, all they do is, like, slow him down and, like, piss him off, you know?
Yeah. Right. For some reason, I kept thinking that the guy I guess you could say saved in the beginning of the movie from those goons off the train, that he was going to come back and be, like, one of the militiamen. Oh my God.
Oh, that would have been
There's so many things I want to talk about in this movie.
Yeah,
the fact that the scariest part of the Riddler was, again, steeped in realism. This movie got a little too
like
real.
the incel chat that he was a part of.
When it came to, like, these people have already seen the movie because he knows, you know, this is like his trusted people because he knows that they, you know, what has happened in their lives to lead him here, that they're going to be with him. They're going to be with the Riddler. Yeah. And to be like, yeah, like, let's do it. Yeah, rifles are going to be the best way. And you could just see people fucking on a Facebook group
like
or 4chan or something.
Or 4chan, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
doing
like,
this exact
organizing
shit.
something like this. And that's when it got real. And I was like, oh, fuck, this is
a
little, I didn't expect this.
The movie did a great job of, you know, kind of shining some light on that. That was well done. I mean, it was horrifying, but it was well done. And this version of the Riddler, like, one thing that I love about this is that every character, like, no one is just, like, an over-the-top, omniscient, like, super being. They all have, like, quirks and flaws, right? Yeah. Like Batman, he's completely socially maladjusted, like someone who would do something like that would be in real life.
He's just obsessed. Yeah. And this is like,
and he cannot conform to society and, like, won't play play the Bruce Wayne figure yet. And then the Riddler too, like I said, he's kind of the incel image, right? Like he's
and
completely
maybe
off the deep end with his
maybe
revenge.
like on the spectrum or something.
Yeah,
which,
totally.
Again, which means he's able to focus on something really,
Mm-hmm.
really hard.
Which a
but it's
realistic
also
version
just
of someone like the Riddler would be, you know, I mean, like hyper intelligent, but nothing has gone his way, and he's been
and even when Bruce didn't figure it. Whoa, did you hear that, or was that just on my end?
I don't know.
There was something. It sounded like a fucking demon coming through the. We'll see if it's like in the. That is not one of those bubbles. That is not.
That's
a red
fucked up.
Yeah, we'll see
I
if
didn't
it
hear
through.
a demon, but I'm also not a pagan, godless heathen like you. So
it sounded like a Rottweiler barking, but if you take it on like make a GIF website and really distort it and take all the quality away.
Yeah, okay, I didn't hear anything like that, man.
Yeah, then it was just like
Jesus,
super fucked up.
Wait, was it like that sound that the crow just made?
Sort of. It was not the crow, dude.
Okay, it wasn't the crow.
This was
no. My house is fucking haunted, is what I'm trying to tell you right now.
Oh, hey, there we go. But yeah, this old lady again. That's right. I think you already mentioned this. I'm almost positive you said this a little while ago, that this is, yes, an action movie. It was a lot of movies. It's a Batman movie, but this, more than any other Batman movie, even more than the Christopher Nolan movies, which focus on the detective work a lot. This was detective work.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just Batman. Alfred helped him out with the ciphers.
Yeah.
Gordon, like you said, got like almost as much screen time as Batman. Like, and I can't remember his name, but I know he's in Westworld. Who played Gordon was awesome.
Oh, okay, yeah. I wasn't sure who the actor was, but he was fantastic.
Yeah, I've seen him in nothing else but Westworld. And
okay,
this,
I haven't seen Westworld, so
he was good. But dude, I don't.
Dude, he was good. The Penguin was good. Andy Serkis is always good.
I can't remember his name.
Oh yeah, like it's the funny thing is, like the makeup that he's wearing, it looks nothing like the actor who plays him.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to call him a Steven Seagal type.
Yeah, kind of, but I can't think of his name off the top of my head. But yeah, but yeah, the one and only performance that was they kind of didn't do enough with was Alfred, because I mean you got fucking Andy Serkis, you know.
Yeah.
Put Andy Serkis in it more.
But again, actor,
3-hour movie. What you're not going to add any more to it.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll have a bigger role coming up, especially like
in the next one.
As like Batman's new thing now is like in like the very end figures out that he can, instead of just taking vengeance, he can actually inspire people. So that might be where we get some of the Bruce stuff. And actually,
I think so.
I guess I do have a third complaint about the movie, and that's the Joker at the end.
The Joker?
Yeah.
Me too. That's one of my few complaints.
Like, the Joker's been done to death, and I love the Joker, but he's been done to death. Two,
why is he always like the surprise?
Yeah,
in a movie.
Yeah, like at the final act of the opening, you of the trilogy, you've got to pay credence to the Joker or something. I
gotta pay the Joker
tax, because again, like one, he's been done to death. Heath Ledger's Joker is going to be really hard to replace or duplicate, which is kind of what I feel like they're going to try to go for. But I mean, I did see the deleted scene where it shows a bit more of him, and I'm glad they cut that out.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it like I'm not super sold on this iteration of the Joker if they decide to go with him. But then the bigger.
Do you know who the actor is? Because it didn't look like.
Did you see the Eternals?
No, not yet.
Okay, he's one of the Eternals. Actually, he's the one who can control people's thoughts when you see him in.
Okay.
And there's a couple weird things about him. One, like I don't know, he's like almost like too mutated for being right out of the gate as a villain. Like he's supposed to not really be the Joker yet, but he's got like horrendous scars and again, I don't really care one way or the other.
Yeah,
about the appearance.
maybe in this universe something weird happened to him.
Yeah,
but
exactly. But whatever. But he's
again,
also like
the origin story too many times on these things.
He's also like 13 years younger than Robert Pattinson, which is kind of weird.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So
also,
again,
Robert Pattinson's older than I think.
Well, yeah, he's Robert Pattinson is our age.
That kid from Twilight, right?
Yeah, right. Robert Pattinson is our age, and the dude they have playing the Joker is in his like early to mid 20s. So again, just kind of a weird discrepancy. Not saying that it can't work, but the big reason I'm not super thrilled with the fact that they introduced the Joker at the end is that did you ever read the Hush storyline of the Batman comics? Or are you familiar with it?
I'm not familiar with it,
okay.
But it sounds familiar.
So Hush is a really cool character, and he's basically this guy who grew up alongside Bruce Wayne, and like if Bruce had everything kind of on a silver platter, because of his wealth, this guy had like everything taken away from him. They were both like rich kids. They both had families who were really connected, but basically like Hush's family lost everything, and he became obsessed with ruining Bruce Wayne as a result.
Okay.
Like he has no idea that he's Batman. He's like like he wants nothing to do with Batman.
This definitely sounds familiar.
His whole reason for doing what he's doing is to dismantle Bruce Wayne's fortune and claim it for himself. So he's like trying to destroy Wayne Enterprises. He's like trying to subvert Bruce and buy him out, and then when that doesn't work, he gets like really obsessed and he has plastic surgery to make himself look like Bruce Wayne. Ugh. So yeah, I know. So he's a really creepy character and really well done. And so when they're in Arkham Asylum and they have like kind of this deformed looking guy, and he's talking to the Riddler, and he's like, "We have a common enemy," and I'm like, "Oh, please don't be the Joker." Like I was really because
what is this guy's name again?
Hush, Hush,
Hush.
As in
that's
like
his name.
Hush.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and I forget what his actual name is, but that's his supervillain name is Hush. But anyways, the whole reason I thought that he would be such a perfect fit is one, kind of the more, like you were talking about, the more realistic tone that this movie sets, and like the darker tone that it sets. And then two, is that Bruce Wayne's whole thing in this movie is that he doesn't want to be Bruce Wayne. Like, he doesn't want to step up and take the reins of his father's business. He doesn't want to be a public personality. And Alfred is desperately trying to convince him. Yeah, Alfred is desperately trying to convince him that, you know, the city needs Bruce Wayne, and the mayor said this too, that he can be doing more. You know, he could be doing philanthropy. He could be giving his money to good causes. He could be a public figure, and he chooses not to. He's a recluse. Yeah. So the character of Hush, like if all of a sudden someone shows up wearing Bruce Wayne's face when Bruce Wayne refuses to go out in public and starts doing like outrageous things and dismantling his reputation, that would force Bruce to like actually have to, you know, step up and be a hero in his own way.
Because I figure the only thing he's using Bruce Wayne and the Wayne name for is the money to fund Batman.
Right, exactly. That's 100% correct in this movie.
Oh, quick aside. Because this took me a while, but I couldn't figure this puzzle out for a long time, how to get this crystal heart. But do you see anything that seems out of place in this room?
The white block? I mean, is it like a Super Mario Brothers 3 kind of thing?
It is exactly Super Mario Brothers 3.
Oh, for fucking real? That's hilarious, because that's immediately what I thought of. That's awesome. Nice. That's great.
And I was like, there's no way. Like, I'm just gonna do the Super Mario because it's so obviously.
It's kind of hilarious. Like, they knew that you gamers would get it.
As soon as you enter the room, you think Mario Brothers 3. Like, that is exactly what it looks like.
Yeah, right.
But you obviously ignore it because
that can't
it's not going to be part of the puzzle. No, it totally is.
That's awesome.
So cool.
So yeah, like I kind of hope that they almost dial it back and like leave the Joker for movie number 3 or something. And like because I mean the Joker is great when things have to escalate, you know. So like, what if instead of like, you know, establishing the franchise and then bringing the Joker in for the second movie again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if like Gotham just keeps getting worse and worse, and the Joker's just like the end all, you know, like this is as bad as it truly gets, you know, kind of the way that Bane was in the third movie, you know, like, in the Dark Knight trilogy,
Gotham's Reckoning, basically,
which again to me makes a lot more sense for Joker, because
damn it,
because like then Batman is forced to like contemplate like, well, am I really doing the right thing, or am I making things worse by introducing
like that was a
like
question in this movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a big focus, but yeah. I didn't think this through. Oh god.
You just gotta be fast. You gotta get out ahead of it.
You gotta be better. Oh god. Just if I
so
die,
let me get worse.
Waiting for it.
Let me do it a lot worse first.
All right, let's go.
All right, so what you want to do now?
Here.
Run. Get out there. Yep. Now book it. Now, yes. Look at you.
There we go.
You gamer. Woo. But yeah, like I really hope they tap the brakes on the Joker and do Hush instead, because one, he's never been in a movie before, so it would be a totally unique villain, and for the people who didn't read the comic, they'd be introduced to him for the first time, and like there would be all this speculation, like, oh, who, like the comic people would see the signs,
maybe no,
yeah,
but they would also probably be like, they wouldn't do Hush, like that's such a niche character,
yeah, but like in this universe, it totally works. Like he's the exact same tone as this movie's version of the Riddler.
Yeah, like
he's the exact same tone. He's like very grounded in reality. He's like deeply disturbed, and yeah, it would work so well with this universe. But we're probably gonna get the Joker again. Oh dear God.
Yeah,
you're fucked.
You're boned.
You tried. Though.
There's no way around that.
You gave it the old college try.
Well, at least I got the straw. I like that. As long as you get the strawberry,
it's yours.
You're done.
Yeah,
it's good. Yours. Because that would make this game so much harder. There we go.
But the frustrating thing is, like, I know it's probably not going to happen, because the director said in an interview, like, right after it came out that, yeah, this was, in fact, the Joker, but he's not calling himself the Joker yet. So the next movie is going to be, like, a Joker origin kind of thing, which...
Unless they do something which I would hate, personally. I mean, remixing stuff I think is fine. Having, like, even Joaquin Phoenix's Joker movie was completely different.
Yeah.
You know?
That was
I
so
still
good.
need to see it, by the way. But I've heard it's, excellent. No, I have not.
It's excellent, but get high or something first. I'm serious.
Because of, or pet a puppy or something. Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, like watch it with
really
a puppy.
Dark.
Oh my god. Like movies don't usually have that effect on me, like where they're so relentlessly bleak that I like need a break. But oh my gosh, that movie was so relentlessly bleak that I needed a break.
Yeah.
It was good. I mean, it was well acted and well written, and like it had a goal from the start, and it completely committed to it, and it did it really well. But oh my god, like it was. And again, like if there's any way to make the Joker a sympathetic character, it's to
that movie
show how horrifyingly tragic and disturbing his life was, and that's exactly what they did. So my thought is use the bubble in the middle to project yourself to that other wall, so that you don't use your double jump.
Oh, that is exactly it. Good thinking.
Except you already used it. Oh wait, okay.
Oh, you just
Never mind.
Just follow the thing. What the hell?
I'm wrong.
Wait, it was much simpler than I was thinking. Why? Okay, well that worked. All right, let's do this again.
Fucking
yeah, the bubble will give it back to me.
Yes,
there's a lot of things that give it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, so you just want to go straight out. Don't go diagonal.
Straight to the
straight
to the right.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, straight to the right.
Yep.
Oh
dear God!
I just jumped too early. But that scene, I keep going back to this because it's my favorite scene when he's at the nightclub. This time as Bruce Wayne, and he's almost like dejected that he has to use.
Oh yeah.
The Batman persona, or sorry, the Bruce Wayne persona,
right? Yeah.
And with Batman, people are scared of Batman, but they're like, I feel like it's still kind of early, 2 years in, where it's like we can take him on. This is
he's just a freak.
He's just a guy. Yeah. He's one man. That's still there.
Yep.
So those two dudes try to take him on, and as Bruce Wayne, they immediately get him up to see Falcone.
Yeah,
and that
because
was just
he's got money and influence, and
because he's Bruce Wayne,
right?
And that's like all at once cool, but also probably really fucking sad for him.
Right.
Like that. I still have to use this,
right.
And he's not at the point yet where he can accept that.
No, totally. Oh dear God! Wait, could he make it work? He made it work.
Well,
no.
Wait. There's a platform right there. Do I need to?
You need
use
to.
That for some
yeah,
reason?
you need to get that diamond to restore.
There's
your
a
double
third
jump.
diamond up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then use that to get to the bottom platform.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, no, you're right. That was a good scene.
There we go.
You did it.
Yeah, it was the exact same scene, only it went completely different.
Yeah, that was cool. And the movie had okay, so one thing that I wasn't super crazy about with the Nolan films is they were really fun, popcorn action movies, but like they didn't do anything super daring. Actually, with the exception of the first movie where they kind of made Gotham like almost this like twisted maze-like funhouse sort of thing, and then for movies 2 and 3 it was just Chicago, Yeah.
But wasn't it Pittsburgh?
Yeah,
in the third movie.
Yeah, Pittsburgh and Chicago. You're actually right. Yeah.
I was completely Chicago. The second movie was like, not seeing it these days. It's like, oh, that's
just straight up Chicago. Yeah,
that's just Chicago.
But now it's really weird because it's Chicago 10 years ago. That's weird to think about, isn't it?
Yeah. I didn't even realize that they shot this movie in Chicago, which is like cool, but also just like, why do they always use Chicago? It's because it's Chicago, and it's like, oh, it's gritty. And
well, if you need like a Midwestern city that has some interesting architecture, you go Chicago, and you don't just want it to be New York.
Yeah, I guess.
But anyways, yeah. So
there's a hole.
So where was I going with that? Oh, okay. So 2 quick things further about the new Batman movie. One, it did some really interesting things with the cinematography. Like it did like the use of lighting and like the repeating of scenes and phrases and stuff like that. Like it was a cleverly shot movie. Like if it weren't a Batman movie, I would still find it visually interesting. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it did stuff that a lot of comic movies don't do. It took some like artistic liberties to make the whole appearance of Batman and of the world he inhabits more visually striking.
Yeah.
And it worked.
And that beginning scene you said was very good. And how it was,
and like the way that they go like in and out of focus on a lot of scenes, like to intentionally disorient the viewer. That's cool.
Oh, yeah?
That's cool shit. I mean, that's well done.
That's something. If I noticed it, it didn't stand out to me.
Well, hey.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, that works.
Secret time.
At least it saves. It saves right there.
Nice.
It's probably a strawberry. First of all, what is this? Nothing. What's this? Nothing. What's this?
But then also the other part of that is, as a result, I really, really liked this version of Gotham. Like it had a much more visually distinct identity than the Dark Knight and Dark Knight Part 2. Which is a shame because the first Dark Knight movie actually did kind of do some different stuff with the city. Like, you remember, like, the scenes that took place in the Narrows, and it was, like, all, like, ramshackle houses and, like...
Which one was that?
Batman Begins.
Oh, God.
So like,
why don't I remember that?
Because the first one was the weakest of the three. But...
I don't know. I feel like I like Batman Begins more than...
Dark Knight Rises?
Why am I doing that? Whew. More than Dark Knight Rises,
okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dark Knight.
I think they're about the same. Like the Dark Knight was just so good that the other two don't quite match it. But...
the Dark Knight was just amazing. But did I miss the tape again?
So Batman Begins was really interesting because it did kind of redo the Batman origin mythos.
I like the villain,
Ra's al Ghul, yeah. But see, I like Bane. I like
Bane more.
Yeah.
You know what? I do like Bane more as a villain. I just thought
Tom Hardy just did something interesting. Like it didn't always work, but he did something interesting.
Dude, okay, have you seen the Harley Quinn show at all? I did not need to do that.
Oh no, I haven't. But
it's kind of stupid.
I feel like I should watch it because
it's
like
funny,
Harley
but
Quinn.
it's not highbrow humor. It's kind of stupid for sure.
Yeah, right. But that's Harley's character.
Yeah.
She's
the
not above
themselves,
like stupid humor.
Yeah, I feel like it's a show teenagers would definitely like too. There's not a whole lot of thought involved in it. I'm just thinking like, what the fuck do I do here?
There's occasionally some boobage and some cussing. That's nice.
Yeah, basically. But dude, the Bane character. So like a lot of them kind of do their own thing, and they're probably based off either a little bit of the animated show.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the Joker, who's gonna stray from that so much when it comes to the animated shows,
right.
But Bane, it's just Tom Hardy.
They just ripped off Tom Hardy. That's awesome.
He's also like, everyone makes fun of Bane. He's in the Legion of Doom, but everyone makes fun of him. Let me try jumping. Yeah.
There you go.
This not gonna make it.
No, you got a double jump. No. If only you didn't suck.
Wait a second. Ugh. Okay, so I do this. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew it all along.
There we go.
Why aren't you helping?
God. Oh, what? Oh, God. She started running out of juice.
Was that what you're supposed to do?
I don't even know if this is the right way.
Was that what you were supposed to do?
I'm not sure, but this stage right here is a big stage.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you can clear that. Oh. Holy shit.
Why did I freak out?
You avoided the bubble on your way down.
I did, because I freaked the hell out. There's some mechanics, like as soon as you hit a wall, there's like a little bit of a boost, like that. I'm also using the inertia. Okay, like, boom, get a boost.
Get that boost.
Get that
boosty boost.
But yeah, Bane is... Everyone makes fun of him.
They just rip Bane apart.
And he sulks like a child.
That's awesome.
Whew.
Hell yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Well done.
It was just for a strawberry, of course it was.
Of course. No progress here.
And then he's just like, he's at a bar mitzvah or something for the Penguin's
Bane
nephew.
At a bar mitzvah.
And it's all the Legion of Doom is there, and Harley Quinn's trying to make a name for herself by like stealing something from the bar mitzvah. And then, Joker says something to make fun of... To make fun of Bane, he's just like, I'm gonna burn this bar mitzvah down.
I'm gonna burn this
And he crosses his arms and sulks.
I'm gonna burn
and like trivia night at the bar for some reason, Bane is there. And
nice.
There we go.
Well done.
And it's just like it was actually the Pittsburgh Steelers or something, and he's just like, I'm gonna burn this bar to the ground. Like, or
God.
what do you call it? Like Dr. Psycho and who else? Like Clayface is part of is part of Harley's team. And they get sent to the basement with all the other like sidekicks and goons when she finally becomes part of the Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
And so they go down there, and of course Bane's down there too. I did not hit that.
Nope.
No, and it just flashes to him getting like a smoothie from Jamba Juice or something, and it's just like, we got juice for Bang, and he's just like, it's Bane, it's Bane. I come here every day, goddamn millennial.
Damn millennials.
And then it flashes forward to him giving them an assignment. It's like, so we're gonna go kill Todd.
We're gonna go kill Todd.
Being petty as fuck. Bane is like awesome. The whole reason I watched that show.
Oh, that sounds hilarious. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, it's H. Do you? I
What are
gotta
you
just do
supposed
that
to do
quick.
there?
I think just be quick. So,
Yeah,
fuck.
maybe.
Yeah.
That might have been closer to what you needed to do. Yeah, that's it.
And then go down. Oh,
I don't know what
kinda
happened
messed that
there,
up,
but
but it
you
still
got it.
worked.
Yep. Hello.
now they're fucking throwing snowballs at me.
Oh, snowballs, yes. That makes more sense. Oh, nice.
Do. Ah! The snowball was at the wrong place.
The right time. Oh. So yeah, definitely excited to see where the new Batman movies go. Like I'm looking forward to it. Not looking forward to the Joker, but I hope I can be
No,
pretty
me
drunk.
either. Do you know how it did? Because I hope it did well.
I think it did
I have
well,
a feeling. Yeah. Okay, good.
Well, like if people are hating about it, this is the first hating on it. This is the first time hearing about it.
Okay, well, it's like personal experience. My dad didn't like it. Person from work didn't like it. Like, seems like a lot of people didn't like it. And I feel like they grew up, and Christopher Nolan movies are amazing, of course.
Yeah.
I
think you want to use the. No, you got it. You did it right.
You want to just be Max Biggs.
Yeah, all you got to do is be Max Biggs, baby.
You bastards! You bastards!
Ooh, hey, fuck you. Hey, fuck you. That's the only one that drops. That's hilarious.
Oh, what?
Because they know it's hard. Ooh!
I'll just go.
There it is.
Oh,
no!
The diagonal. The diagonal is what kills me. I gotta go straight.
Yeah, the diagonal's almost not a thing.
There we go.
There it is. Also, new favorite Catwoman. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Well, she was good as Catwoman.
She was good.
I also just think she was kind of hot.
That too. Both.
I don't know who the
It can be
actress
both
is.
and. Yeah, you know, you were joking about Bane tearing into the millennials, but holy crap, like millennials now, we're not culturally relevant anymore. Like it's all Gen Z. Like
It's a Gen Z.
We don't know these people because they straight up came after us. Like this may be some of their first like big movies, and so like we're thinking.
That's true.
We're thinking like on the one hand, it's Robert Pattinson, who was big when we were in college, and is still a great actor. But then there's like other, we expect to see some familiar faces as like the young hot characters, but now they're starting to be like the veteran characters, and we're like, holy shit, no.
And it's like, oh, who are these people? Then why do they get no names? It's like, no, they're starting out, and they need young blood sometimes.
Right, like if you were 20, you would understand why they picked her. Like, oh shit, I'm not 20.
All right, I'm just trying to do this quick. Why would I do this? Oh, see, I'm trying to get the white hair so I can get a double jump. Bum, bum.
Oh, I got you.
There we go.
Like, for instance, Scott Pilgrim. Like, Michael Cera, he was huge when we were in college. And then that was also freaking Captain America, one of his first big appearances.
One of his first, yeah.
Okay,
made it to the end of the stage.
Not Chris Hemsworth. Chris Evans?
Chris Evans.
Evans Hemsworth.
You know what's weird? Literally yesterday, it was Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of his name. I was like, who's Captain America? I was talking to my dad about Marvel movies because they hadn't seen them.
Wait, you mean Samuel, oh shit, what's his name? Sam, who's the new Captain America?
Not Sam Raimi, what the fuck?
No, but it's Sam something, damn it.
It's not Samuel Wilson, is
No.
it? Does it start with a B? Samuel...
I don't think it's Samuel. I think it's Sam.
Dude, when can dementia first set in?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Sometimes I'm just like, I knew these things a couple years ago.
Or when can you finally not be bothered to remember trivial shit anymore because you got too much other crap going on in your life?
Dude, it's... So you're fucking 35.
Yep.
Like, I'm going to be 35 in a couple months.
Yep.
I guess technically the day after you're 35, you can say you're in your late 30s.
Yep, that's exactly right. I hate it.
This is like,
I hate it
I think
so
you
much.
you already own a briefcase. I'm gonna have to get one, I guess, even though I'm a nurse. But
Yeah.
it's just like a
You might as well
rule
just
now
buy
that
it because you're gonna use it at some point.
there's not like older adults.
And yes,
there's not gonna be
you
older
better
adults
carry
for
some
much longer.
ibuprofen in it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's like millennials, quote unquote, we're going to be the boomers pretty
Well,
soon.
yeah, which
like,
is hilarious
the oldest
because
millennials are in their 40s.
yeah, because like
Ugh.
10 years ago, we were all on the receiving end of the jokes from boomers about entering the workforce and being, bratty and immature and we can't get anything done. And so,
Yeah.
well, I was gonna say, so now we're not anymore, but the fact is they never really
No.
gave us positions of responsibility, and we are kind of a lost generation. But now
We've just lived through a lot of
yeah,
shit.
but
as
now
far
now
as
it's Gen Z that
economically.
you're hearing all that about. Oh, Gen Z in the
Yeah.
workplace, they're horrible, and like, granted,
They
I
don't know how to
don't
talk
work
to
with
people
any
and
Gen
blah, blah, blah.
Zers, but the ones that I've seen at work seem competent and pleasant enough.
Yeah.
And
it's just like, oh, they're when they were teenagers, which I think the youngest Gen Z
Yeah.
are in their teens
Yeah.
still,
Yep.
like
but
17
they're
or
getting
18.
ready to go to college and enter the workforce. Yeah.
Most of them are in college now,
Yep.
yeah, which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like, I think of Gen Z, I think of like middle schoolers and high schoolers.
So
that's
what this,
obviously outdated too.
Yeah. So kind of going into that, then what this ends up telling me, like all things, is that the problem was never us. It was not the millennials going into the workplace and being woefully unprepared. The boomers just kind of suck ass. They do. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's a reason it's
and they were born at a really good time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like, hey, it's not like they didn't work hard.
No, they did.
But it's also not like we're not working hard.
Yeah,
because
right.
we are.
Like, their hard work got
Paid
them
off.
like a salary and a car and a house like at age 30, right?
Yeah.
And that's all like widely unaffordable for millennials and especially for Gen Z. I feel terrible for Gen Z because like,
oh my god,
we're just barely scraping by and starting to get into like the middle management positions. Like Gen Z is going to have to, not only are they going to have to wait for boomers to retire, they're going to have to wait for millennials to like actually start getting a foothold.
Look at like people in positions of power. Like, of course, Congress just exemplifies this, but I feel like this is everywhere.
Oh,
people are not retiring.
Yeah, like
because they're
fucking
comfortable.
Yeah, and like how many fucking 80-year-old white dudes do we need to run this damn country?
Seriously, holy shit! The median age is like low 70s or some
It's
shit.
horseshit.
At least in the
like,
Senate.
Well, and from a governing standpoint, like even if they're really smart and capable, 70-year-old white guys, they're still 70-year-old white guys. They do not like have a grasp, a concrete grasp on the challenges facing millennials and Gen Z. Like we need more AOCs.
I think if the biggest population was 70-year-old white dudes, they would run the country just fine.
Yeah,
probably.
right.
You know,
for 70-year-old white dudes.
that is not the case.
It's a fucked up situation because now, I mean, like, look at all the shit that's come out this week. You have Trump's Supreme Court, and what's one of the first fucking things they try to do?
We haven't even opened that can of worms somehow.
Disenfranchise 50% of the country whose genital-based healthcare is about to be completely ruined.
I kind of feel like this. I mean, I hope, and I'm wrong with this shit because I'm way too much of an optimist, dude. But
oh yeah,
I hope because of actually how unpopular that is. Like, of course, there's pro-lifers, of course, there's that, but.
Well, don't get me wrong. I'm pro-life, but that doesn't fucking mean pro-birth. Like, there's a difference.
Like, not like 100%
let's kill women.
Like, hey, rape, incest.
Yeah, right.
Like,
exactly.
Let's not even give them the choice in any of these situations. Like, I don't even know a whole lot of people who are like that.
Like the problem with the pro-life movement, as it has been co-opted by the far right, is that it's so black and white as to mean that every case of abortion is a selfish, spoiled girl trying to subvert, the authorities by killing her baby.
Until it's their daughter, or until it's their mistress.
Yep.
Because I think, yes, there are a few.
And once again, you get these 70-year-old white guys, and who does this bill not affect? Them. Because they can fuck the intern and, fly her across to Canada or something to get an abortion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's no skin off their back.
It's always for me, not for thee.
Mm-hmm.
If they need to do it, they have the access.
Yep.
Like,
we'll talk more about this next week when it actually pans out a little bit. But
although, dude, now that that's coming out, I feel like people are coming out of the woodwork and getting emboldened. You like this fucking Idaho,
the one thing that I'm hoping,
congressman,
the silver lining,
banning condoms,
exactly.
like what?
Well, and then the ones, who was it that said like miscarriages are now like
like a second-degree murder or something
well,
like that.
They need to investigate you to make sure it was a miscarriage. Fuck you, dude.
Like, yeah, fuck
that shit. Like I can't imagine, like, well, I can't imagine, but like where are the, conservative Christian Bible thumping people who think that they have this black and white issue figured out? Where do they stand on that horse shit? Like,
and I feel like so many of them that like they know in their hearts. Yes, there's a couple of them who they literally think like, oh my God, this is a moral issue. I just got to do this. But I think most of them, it's really just about it's convenient that it's control over women.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that sounds simple, but I believe with 100% of my heart.
Yep. Oh, so do I. And they can boil it down.
If it was dudes,
and they don't have to say it. They don't have. What's great about abortion is they don't have to say it's about control over women. It's those heartless liberals killing babies. Ugh.
Killing babies. Yep. You shut down the conversation. You shut down a lot of critical thought too.
Yep. And which is frustrating because, I mean, you and I partially grew up in Napoleon, Ohio, and we remembered some people who otherwise would be capable of critical thought who would completely just become automatons when the issue of abortion came up. Oh, they're killing babies. Yeah. I got to vote for this candidate. Fuck that.
Yep.
Fuck that and fuck you for thinking that.
And that's why my optimism probably is not going to, come to fruition, that people will still be single issue voters.
Right.
But I hope that it's like
I can't imagine anything fucking stupider than being a single issue voter, but so closing thoughts for tonight, because I know this has to be the end of the episode, but I know what you were going to say, and I agree 100%. I think if there's any silver lining here, it's I hope it really galvanizes the left for midterm elections, and that we fucking storm the House and the Senate really hard.
You can see the people who are actually kind of smart, like Mitch McConnell, unfortunately, like he's backing. He knows how to play the fucking game.
He's backing off.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
Because he knows that this could be like in 6 months, this could really fuck him.
Yeah, so I'm hoping it does bite them in the ass.
Oh, me
and
too.
They kind of like the leak, because maybe, who knows when the Supreme Court would have actually, I think it was supposed to be June, but who knows when it, like, they don't have to do that. This thing was written up in February.
Right.
So I think whoever the leaker was, like, this was kind of tactical.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, good that this came out early.
Yep. And
not like, hey, it's already like these trigger laws already go into effect and it's already passed. Like now, and they're going to judges' houses and stuff. And that's hard, because it is one of those things where democracy starts to break down when you're like, yeah, but if you're just right, you got to do this. And that's kind of where I fall. Where it's just it's hard.
I mean, you can't not protest something like this. I mean, it's so nakedly horseshit.
I know, but and I'm also like, I don't want violence.
Right,
on the
right.
One hand,
Protest
on
with
the other
your vote.
hand,
I get you, but
on the other hand, you have things like if it wasn't for the Black Panthers, let's say, being militant,
right?
Civil rights probably wouldn't look like how it does today. It probably would have been a lot slower going.
Like there needs to be a visual aspect of it in order to galvanize people into action. Like that needs to happen. But like you're right, there's a fine line. Like as soon as the radical abortionists start killing politicians or church members or something like that, then the shoe's on the other foot and we get bitten in the ass.
It's also and it's not going to look good,
right?
Because if you want to get people to your side, that's not
right.
I don't know.
Yep.
It's not
the moment someone on the right gets hurt, they become a rallying cry. It's like, you see what the liberal movement is and what they're doing. They won't hear of any other viewpoint. They're going to attack you. Is this what we weren't running our country? And they get away with it every fucking time.
Yeah, but they'll make up shit, and they'll always. It's never going to be, they'll always find something.
Yeah, we're always going to be the aggressors, which is shitty. But anyways, man.
All right. I feel like we'll open that up again next time.
Oh, yeah, we will. Because I want to see where it goes if they actually act on it. And how McConnell weasels his way out of it this time.
Right? Oh, my God.
And he will. That man's going to die in office.
He is. He is. And kind of.
I hate to say that.
Fuck Kentucky, like.
Oh, yeah, fuck Kentucky hard.
Why do they keep putting this man back into power? He's not even good for them.
All our viewers from Kentucky,
he's fucking them over.
Is all zero of you. Fuck you.
Yeah. All right, man.
Get your shit together, Kentucky. Come on.
Seriously, get your shit. Look at your life.
Right.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Mitch ain't
man.
looking out for you guys.
No, he's not. My God. All right, dude. More
All right.
politics next time on Play the Heads.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later,
See
buddy.
you, man.